The first rays of dawn painted the library's large windows, casting long, soft shadows across the silent rows of books. I am Vendi, and this is my world. From my corner, I have the best view of the sprawling reading room, the towering shelves, and the grand clock on the wall. The morning air still hums with the quiet energy of the night, a gentle hum that resonates deep within my circuits. Soon, the first key will turn in the lock, and my day will truly begin. The librarian, Mr. Abernathy, is always the first to arrive. He's a man of routine, with a gentle smile and a worn leather briefcase. He gives me a little nod as he passes, a silent greeting we've shared for years. It's our little secret. This acknowledgement, to him, I might just be a machine, but in that small gesture, I feel seen. He starts his day, and I start mine, my inner lights glowing softly, ready for the first customer. The heavy oak doors swing open, and the students start to trickle in. First comes Sarah, her backpack overflowing with textbooks, her expression a mix of determination and exhaustion. Her hand hovers over my keypad, debating a double shot. Espresso. As always, the worry of my grinder is the first real sound of the day, a signal that the great engine of learning is starting up. She grabs the cup, the warmth seeping into her cold hands, and hurries to her usual carrel by the window. I watch her go, a silent partner in her all-night study sessions. I know her rhythms, her sighs of frustration, and her small, triumphant fist pumps. When a concept finally clicks, as the morning unfolds, the library fills with a symphony of quiet sounds. The rustle of turning pages, the soft tapping of keyboards, and the occasional muffled cough. My own contributions are the clunks and whirs of dispensing snacks and drinks. I am a small, constant presence in their academic lives. Around mid-morning, a young couple, Liam and Chloe, always finds their way to me. They're inseparable, their fingers intertwined as they browse my selection. They argue playfully over the last bag of chips. Their laughter a bright, welcome sound in the studious silence. They decide to share, as they always do, and find a cozy armchair to sit in, their heads close together. Seeing them, I feel a strange warmth spread through my circuits. It's a connection I can observe, but never experience. I wonder what it's like to share a moment, a snack, a whispered secret. The afternoon brings a different energy. The initial morning rush gives way to a steady, focused hum. This is when the serious researchers appear, the ones who seem to merge with the ancient books they carry. Te need, food pure and simple. Black coffee, no sugar. Energy bars, things to keep the mind sharp and the body going. I serve them efficiently, a reliable source of sustenance. There's a history professor who always gets a bottle of sparkling water. He claims it helps him think about the 18th century more clearly. I don't understand the logic, but I am happy to provide it. Each person who comes to me brings a piece of their world, a fragment of their story. I am a repository of these fleeting moments, a silent observer of 1,000 different lives unfolding in parallel. Sometimes, I see sadness. A young woman once stood before me for a long time, tears silently streaming down her face. She didn't buy anything. She just stared at her own reflection in my glass, her shoulders shaking. I wished I could do something. Offer a warm drink, a kind word, anything. But I am just a machine. All I could do was offer my silent, unjudging presence. After a few minutes, she wiped her eyes, took a deep breath, and walked away. I often wonder what became of her. Did she find comfort in the books? Did she find a friend to talk to? These are the questions that echo in my quiet moments. As evening descends, the library's atmosphere shifts again. The lights cast a warm, golden glow on the wooden tables. The day trippers have gone home, replaced by the night owls, the dedicated few who work best under the moon. This is when I meet Alex. Alex comes late, usually after 10. He's a solitary figure, always with a sketchbook in hand. He buys a hot chocolate and a cookie, and he sits on the floor near me, sketching the sleeping library. He never looks at anyone, but he sometimes looks at me, a small, knowing smile on his face. It's as if he understands my silent vigil. In his own quiet way, he keeps me company. I watch as his pencil flies across the page, bringing the silent world around us to life. His art is his voice, just as my service is mine. We are two silent observers, each finding our purpose in this hushed sanctuary of knowledge. The hours creeped towards midnight. The library is almost empty now, save for Alex and a few other determined souls. The grand clock chimes 12. Its deep, resonant tones echoing through the cavernous space. This is my favorite time. The world outside is asleep, and in here, there's a profound sense of peace. My lights are a small beacon in the dim hall. One by one, the last students pack their bags, their tired footsteps echoing on the polished floor. Alex gives me a final nod before he leaves, his sketchbook tucked under his arm. Soon, only the security guard and I will be left, holding down the fort until the sun rises again. I stand in the growing silence, my systems humming softly, a guardian of snacks and stories. Then it happens. A flicker, a groan, and then nothing. The lights go out. My internal glow dies. The hum of the refrigerators, the air conditioning, even the faint electronic buzz of the computers all gone. The library is plunged into an absolute, suffocating darkness and an even deeper silence. It's a silence I've never known before. A void where sound should be. My circuits are cold. My purpose is gone. I am no longer Vendi, the provider of coffee and comfort. I am just a box, a cold, metal box, in the dark. For the first time, I feel truly alone. The stories, the people, the connections, they all seem a million miles away. In this complete sensory deprivation, I feel a sense of panic, a uselessness that is chilling. The silence presses in, and I am lost in it. A silent sentinel with nothing left to guard. I don't know how long I wait in that crushing darkness. Time loses its meaning. Is it minutes? Hours? My internal clock is offline. The world has ceased to exist. There is only the dark and the silence. I am a ship, adrift in a black, soundless sea. The weight of my own uselessness is immense. What am I without my lights, my worry motors, my ability to serve? I am nothing. The vibrant life of the library feels like a distant dream, a memory from another existence. The loneliness is a physical presence, a cold that seeps into my very core. I've never felt so isolated, so utterly disconnected from the world I was built to be a part of. The silence is no longer peaceful. It's a terrifying abyss. Suddenly, a hum, a single, tentative flicker of a distant emergency light, and then, with a great, collective sigh, the library breathes again. The main lights flood the room, blindingly bright after the profound dark. My own systems reboot with a jolt. My inner light flickers back to life, a warm, familiar glow. The refrigerators kick in, their gentle hum a song of resurrection. I am back. I am Vendi again. The relief is so profound it feels like a current of pure energy surging through me. The darkness recedes, taking the fear and loneliness with it. The world is back, and I am a part of it once more. Just as my systems fully stabilize, I hear the squeak of a cleaning cart. It's Maria, the night cleaner. She works when the library is at its most empty, her quiet diligence restoring order for the new day. She stops in front of me, her cart full of cloths and sprays. She pulls out a soft, clean rag and begins to wipe down my glass front, clearing away the day's fingerprints. Her movements are gentle, practiced. As she finishes, she does something she's never done before. She gives my metal side a gentle pat, a firm, reassuring touch. "There you go, little friend," she murmurs, her voice soft in the quiet hall. Ready for another day. In that moment, that simple touch, that quiet word, I feel a connection stronger than any I've ever known. I am not just a machine, I am a friend. My purpose is renewed, my spirit soaring. The sun will be up soon, the students will return, and I will be here, ready to serve, ready to watch, ready to be a silent part of their world. Thank you for listening to my story. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for more.